Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and please welcome my co-host for today, the incomparable Akela-B 24. Hey, Akela.
Hey, hi Jean, how are you?
I'm doing well. I want to switch us around so that you can see the comments will come up on my side. It's
Okay.
it's a happy Sunday morning. It's gorgeous outside. It's been the most perfect weekend here. It is in the mid 70s, a cool breeze, bright blue skies, sunshine. The birds are singing. It's just beautiful.
You know, Jean, I would have to partially agree with you. I'm a Caribbean gal, so you know I like hot weather. So 70s for me is still a little chilly. Exactly. I'm like, ooh. But other than the little chill, it is a beautiful day. Hearing the birds and the blue skies. I love that. I love when I look outside early in the morning and it's bright. And then late in the evening, it's still bright. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was light out for very late last night when I was cleaning up the kitchen and getting doing my evening routine. It was still like a little light outside, and um, at last weekend when it was Memorial Day holiday, it rained, rained, rained. So this is like a do over. This is like, oops, sorry. Here you go. Here's the weekend you were hoping for.
Right? It rained for a whole week. And I was like, what is going on? But then I thought, you know what? The plants need the water, the animals need the rivers and the streams and whatever to fill so that they can have water to drink. So I think I'm a little now that I'm talking here, I'm like, I'm a bit optimistic, right? I always try to find the good things, but I I didn't like the rain because you couldn't do anything, right? You know, my niece, she was like the day before, she's like, Auntie, the pool's going to be open. And I said, No, it's going to rain. It's too cold. And she was adamant she wanted to go to the pool. I said, I'm not going out there in that rain and that cold, and it's not going to open. So, and then today's a little chilly. So even if the pool is open, it's still for
It's
me.
too cold to be in the water. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
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 No, I'm
Um,
just saying it's warm on your face when the sun is shining for sure.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And did you see the moon last night? It was beautiful.
Yes,
Oh,
it came in right through my window. It was beautiful.
it was
Hmm.
lovely. Yeah. Yeah.
It was lovely. So I just want to say hello to a couple of our amazing subscribers here. And SR Kitch is here. Hey, SR. Sweet Fairyish is back. Nice to see you. Christine Thomas is here. Thank you, Christine, for being a moderator and a member extraordinaire. And your camera needs a quick wipe. I am, what would you say? I am touching up my appearance, is what they call it. And there is a little bit of a haze on purpose. So maybe I'll
Oh,
pull up my. Now, Akila has HD because she's young and beautiful. I
oh my
have.
goodness.
My camera is just the camera on my PC. I think that's why you can tell the difference. It
No, I
is.
have
Let
my
me see.
camera is a camera on my PC too. So, I don't know. I think it just has this little enhancement that you know, it kind of makes me look a little more refreshed.
No, I don't have a blur. I don't have enhanced. Here's enhanced skin appearance. It doesn't
Oh,
look any difference. Oh, does that look different?
there is a, but I like prefer the other one because
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I don't. I thought I had the enhance on, but I don't. Let me see the
And
brightness. I can bring the bright. Is that too bright?
that's a
Yeah,
little
it's
because of the
just,
light. It's yeah, yeah.
let me do reset.
And you know what?
Contrast.
You know what it could be too, Jean, because you have all that light coming in behind you. That
Hmm.
could also be yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to play with it at another time, but thanks for mentioning that. I mean, yeah, but thank you. And
It's
I did wipe it, and it's one of those cameras that goes down after the show, so it's not like and I did just swipe it. But thank you, SR Kitch. I appreciate that. Kaylinda is here. Hey, Kaylinda, nice to see you. And Vicky Howell's back. Hey, Vicky, nice to see you. Poppy Cave, nice to see you. Poppy Cave and Wanda Grant. Hi, Wanda. Look how cute she put up a new picture. I love it. And Soul Chef Antonia is back. And Soul Chef is in York, PA, and she might try and track me down at the York psychic fair in August. Might. And I think York is it's all drivable. I think you can get from one side to the other in the same day. But and look, the very special good luck charm Aditi is back. And Aditi, I have done two different readings for her. One week I did a reading for her, and so much information came through that was important for the whole entire audience to hear.
Wow.
And then so a week went by or so, and then I'm like, oh, okay, Aditi has a question. And oh my gosh, all of this information came through. It was so important and it was like an activation. So I said, Aditi, keep asking those great questions.
Yes.
Because you never know what you're going to get.
Yes.
So
yes.
great. Pierrot Forever is here. Hey, Pierrot. Nice to see you. Yeah, SR Kitch saw that full moon. Okay, Wanda that's your question. Everybody, please, if you would like a reading, please do put your questions in caps like Wanda did here. And if you can put a couple of emojis, if it's easy enough for you to do, please do that. And it just sticks out for us. So Wanda, that'll be the first one that I see. Warrior Girl is here. Hi, Warrior Girl. Nice to see you. Aw, very nice for you to stop by and visit with us. Ascending Universal Butterfly is here. Nice to see you. Secret Charla. Did you check out that Billy Carson link that I sent you? And if not, Secret Charlotte, send me an email. And there was an interview, and I saw it I think it was on Instagram, and the interview was like in 9 parts, but I have all 9 parts. It was one of those mind-blowing interviews about, science and technology and, just mind-blowing information. Yeah, but I remember Secret Charlie, it came through for her the other day. Wow. And Amy Harris is here. Hi, Amy. Hi. Nice to see you. Carolyn Loving Life is here. Nice to see you, Carolyn. How's everything on the farm? How are the chickens and the goats and the horses? I can just imagine. So fun. Miss L. It's a ranch. Sorry, it's not a farm. It's a ranch. And you may or may not have chickens, but you have everything else. Yeah. And Warrior Girl says, is it because the light is shining in from behind you?
Yeah.
It could be. And Christine says, no Vaseline because that's what they used to use to make it blurry. Like,
not Vaseline.
Aw. All right, let me see if I can get caught up. Mangled Unicorn is here. Hey, Miss Unicorn, nice to see you. And everybody loves your hair, Akela. It looks so special. It's so cute. I know. Aditi. And Jastar Aqua is here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to see you, Jastar. Thanks for being here. Okay. I have another question here. Okay, good, you guys. Now we're just getting started. I have 3 starred but right now. So please use caps and emojis if you would. We're just getting started. Yeah, I know. Aditi says, you still remember? Mm-hmm. It was really very profound. And the fact that it happened twice.
Yeah.
Is that there's a connection there. It's fun. I'll stop yelling. Poppy Cave. Okay, I see you. And Sandra D. Hi, Sandra D. Nice to see you. Okay, Aditi's got her magic question in there. Sweet Fairyish, I have yours. Amy Harris, I have yours. And Christine, yeah. Hi, Brenda T. Imagine is here. Hey, Brenda. Nice to see you. Let me see. I have that one. And you know what, Akela? Remember how I took you out
Yeah,
and so they
yes, I saw that because I tried and I said, "Oh,
So Scott, Scorpio Sun Tarot is here. Good morning,
hi,
Scott. How
Scott."
are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So sweet. Were you on with him last night? Was it last night?
Yesterday, no, not last night. We were on at 2 p.m. yesterday.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm an early bird. I told Scott I can't hang late at night. Once 30 hits, I am like, okay, where's the bed? Time for bed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's good. And Carolyn said, just horses, dogs, cats, wild birds, possums, raccoons, deer, and armadillo. Oh my gosh, Carolyn, that's so funny. Yeah, and Rose Malakot is here. Malakot.
Had a coat.
Sandra D, I think I did get you back there. Oh, thank you. Okay, and Vicky, I see you. Secret, I see you. Okay. We can see them. Uh, and everybody's saying hi to Scott.
Mhm.
And as we're talking, please do go on over to Akela-B 24, Akela-B's YouTube channel. Please do subscribe, like, and share. Put a comment in. She's so close. She is one of the hardest working YouTubers, and she's phenomenal. And to get started, to get up and running in that 200, 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000, it takes so much effort, but we can't do it. You guys have to do it. It's up to you to help to bolster, because once you start putting in those likes and subscribes and comments, then more of her content will be pushed out and she'll be able to get more subscribers, which is when you get more subscribers, you're able to do more on YouTube, and there's just more available to you. So we really do appreciate it. I know you guys are all like, well, why are they worried about how many subscribers they get? It really does matter.
Thank you,
So
Chi.
you're welcome. Yep. And Just Star says she goes to bed at 9:30 p.m. and wake up at 6. You
Yeah,
know, it's it's like the farmer. You get more done in the daytime, for me anyway. But not everybody's that way. And there's nothing wrong with that. Look, Donna Marie sneaking in. Hey, Donna Marie, we see you. She just popped in. Hello, hello. All right. I have a lot of questions, more
see.
questions than than we could possibly get to. So they will be chosen randomly. And let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with Mangled Unicorn. And again, we're just going to choose randomly, you guys, and we appreciate your patience. And Akela, if you would like to go first, please
Okay.
do.
Okay. Thank you. Jean, when you asked everyone to just be patient with us because we have a lot of questions, Mango Unicorn, I heard patience echo in my head again, the word patience. And what they made me feel, I felt a little bit of um sadness. And maybe it's not sadness. The feeling kind of was like maybe sadness, but it was more along the line of when is this going to end kind of feeling. And it felt like your team, they understand everything that you're going through, and they also are aware of everything that you're feeling, and the maybe there's a bit of tiredness of feeling what you've been dealing with, um but they're asking you to just be a little patient, just patient, just to be patient with them, with everything that is happening for you. That's initially what I got. So Jean, you can go ahead and I'll see if I get anything else.
Well, um, Mangold, I do feel that you are being a little choosy and waiting for the right opportunity to present to you. And I feel like this is energetically and spiritually. I don't feel this is about career or anything monetary. I feel like there is a spiritual opportunity or an opening of an energetic frequency that may help you in your own life in many different ways. But I do feel like you're waiting for an opening, um, and that there's been things that have been presented to you that you're like, that's not quite what I'm looking for. I do feel as though you know um, I do feel as though you are waiting for, not waiting, but you're hoping for the ultimate. And it's important to hold our expectations high and hope for the best, and um, this or something better. However, it's important to celebrate the wins, count your blessings, and to accept the status quo um, as being not good enough, but appropriate, or accepting the status quo, instead of rejecting it and being sort of in the doldrums. Just say, okay, we're still here, we're moving forward, we want to improve, we're looking for an opening, we want to, I don't know if you're waiting for the ETs to show up, or if you're waiting for connection with your spirit guides, or whatever this is. It's important to hold the hope and the desire for the highest outcome, and hold the content, you're content in the status quo. Like, this is a beautiful day, this is a beautiful moment in my life, and I'm enjoying this and hoping and dreaming for something better. So try not to be disappointed with the status quo, and try and accept things for what they are, make the best of what things are as they are, and it's still hope forward. Does that make sense? How about, did you get anything else, Kayla?
Yes. So I do want to pull a card for Mangled, but while I was sitting here trying to understand what's going on, I started to feel Mangled on my left side. It felt like a spiraling energy from the left, this area of my head, dropped down to this side of my throat. And I thought, wait, what is that? I wasn't feeling that before. And it felt like and then it shut back up. And then it felt like I needed to release something, right? And then what happened? I burped, and I thought, I mean, I ate since 7 o'clock this morning. Why am I now? So, but what it is, there's something, and maybe are you having, or are you to yourself having, like, we talked about this, not this morning, some maybe not so good thoughts, and speaking of things to yourself, or you're in a space where, because of what you're going through, I don't want to use the word negative, but you're not saying good things. And what I feel like they're saying is that you need to let go of that, right? And that is probably why they're asking you to be, um, a little patient. I also got the word strong, because they know you are strong. And what I felt is that you are going to enjoy the rewards that will come when this is all done. I don't know what the rewards are, but there's something good. So just be patient. Know that you have the strength that it takes, and it's going to be rewarding for you in the end. But release that third chakra to crown chakra self talk that you're given that's not of your highest good. Okay. And some may think, well, I'm not really saying bad, what well, really negative stuff, but even something as how silly of I didn't think of that. That's not that's bad self negative self talk as well. And that's what I have for you, um Mangled. Um mm, so the card I pulled, and I hope you can see this because the color is weird. It says you're migrating into new territory. The above card, the message reads, as the breezes grow cooler, it is time for a change. And I hope you can see that. Let me see. And this is a hummingbird. And look at what's interesting. As the hummingbird flies upward, look at all that magical energy that's spiraling as she rises upwards. All right.
Yeah, she says, thank you. That helps a lot. Thank you, Miss Unicorn. I appreciate you. And Soul Chef is next. After Soul Chef, I see Miss L. Soul Chef, Miss L, and Poppy Cave.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Venus. Venus gave a
Thank you, Venus. That was so sweet. Very nice. You look down for a second, you never know.
Yes.
That was very sweet of you, Miss Venus. Let me see. Does Venus have a question in here? Venus, do you have a question that goes with that?
I don't think she did. I didn't see one.
Oh yeah, it's right above it.
It
I
is?
do. So
Okay.
so Venus, you'll be after Poppy. How's that? Because I just called them out. You'll be after Poppy. Thank you, Venus.
Soul Chef. I love a message from whatever I need to know.
Well, it's right above it when I was starring them. Is what
Sorry.
happened. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Miss Soul Chef says, "I love a message for whatever I need to know."
Cool.
And I did find you, Soul Chef, on that podcast because I said, "Oh, that's a cool name. Do you have a podcast?" She said, "How did you know? I just was on my first podcast." It's funny. So I went and found it, and I subscribed to you too.
Oh,
Hmm.
thanks. I just got a weird in the back of my neck, right? Like if somebody was sticking me with a pin. It was weird. It was like a shock, but it was you think of when you've been poked by if you know, wow, right in the in this area, Soul Chef. Do you have any pains or weird feeling in that area? Because all of a sudden that just came on. Okay. Let's see what is this?
Or is somebody being a pain in your neck?
Oh, yeah. It literally felt like someone took a pin and was like sticking me with it. Okay, let's see. What is the message for Soul Chef Antonia Spirit? No, there it's coming back again. Mm. feeling in my neck. See if Soul Chef says anything. Soul Chef, are you here? Soul Chef Antonia. Okay.
I don't see her.
You don't see
You're
her.
right.
No.
Soul Chef Antonia, are you still here? I'm given she may not be. Do you want to move on?
Yeah.
Just doesn't.
Yeah.
That's good for me too. We'll hold on to that. If anybody sees her come back, let us know. So I have Poppy, Miss L, and then Poppy. Miss L, are you here? And Poppy, are you here? Thank you both. Miss L and Poppy. Thank you, Scott. I don't know how you know that. How can you be on all 4 channels? Is Miss L here? Oh my gosh. Miss L or Poppy, say hello.
Oh, not in chat. Oh, there's Miss
There
Al.
she is.
Okay.
Okay. So messages from her father figure, Alvarado. Please,
Okay.
thank you.
Her father figure. Okay.
And Miss L, make sure that you click on the live. Like, make sure you're updated on the live. Click on the live button. Make sure you have that red line across the bottom. Okay, Poppy is here too. Okay, thank you. Poppy will be next. Thanks, Jackie. May I jump in first?
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
Miss Alvarado wants you to know that he is safe and at peace, and he's showing me that he's very much supported. He's showing me himself with his arms out like this, but his arms out, and it feels like he's floating, but he's not floating. He's being supported. He's being held and supported. And I don't know what that is about him standing up or standing up on his own or being able to. I'm not sure if he was unable to stand up on his own towards the end of his days, but he wants you to know that he's being supported and he's safe. I do see that he's funny and he's charismatic and he has a wonderful smile and he has a beautiful heart. And he says, he's almost saying like, you know, I love you, you know, like it's like this little warm little, I don't know how to describe that kind of personality, but somebody that speaks sweetly. And I do feel like this may have been his energy before his decline. And he just wants you to know that he's doing well. And I do feel like there was some sort of a clouding in his mind. I feel like either he was the medication was changing his personality or whatever occurred, whether it was a stroke or dementia of some sort, clouded his personality. And he's showing me his personality is very clear and back to this quick-witted. It's quick-witted and charming, kind of a little, you know, I love you. You know, like it's this warm little reassuring but charming. Does this make sense, Miss L? Does this sound like Alvarado?
If
Okay.
okay. If are you good, Jean?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I kind of got similar things because when I went into Mr. Alvarado, first when he came in, my head started to feel it wasn't a headache, it's just like if my head was filled. All right. And I thought, oh, but then he came in hovering in this area and I kept blinking because his light was so bright when he came in. And what I wrote here is the way he came in up above, his light was shining brightly. And I thought, well, what is the message here for Miss L? And the reason why he's coming in with his light so bright is to let you know he's okay, he's healthier than ever, right? Um, then after that went away, I started back to get the head pressure again. And I'm asking, well, what is this head pressure? Because I didn't have a headache, but I'm not kind of getting what it is. I was going to ask if he had some sort of head issues that he was dealing with. And the other thing he kept showing me is patches of blue, but it's like a tropical blue green. Think of Bahamas waters if you're familiar with the Bahamas. It has that beautiful. So I was looking at my shirt to see if I had it on here, and I don't have it, but it's that beautiful tropical blue green. So I don't know if he liked the ocean or the colors. If maybe you all went to the ocean frequently, and for some reason Florida just popped in my head. But that's he just wants you to know, Miss L, that he's okay and he's healthier than he's ever been. That's what I'm getting from him.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Um, ask him for a sign, Miss L, and he is open to communicating with you. Let me see. I do feel he's watching over you and protecting you still from the other side. And he wants you to know that he knows how much you love him and you will see him once again. He just wants to remind you of that. He knows that you know that. He's saying that he can feel the love that you have for him and the memories, and it really does um, bring joy to his heart. He knows, so
Jean,
that's
you
what he
have
wants you to know. Yeah,
to see her comment. And I heard turquoise in my head because I was like, I have to find the blue. I opened the box, and that's it. But what I love is I'm looking at this card that I never noticed. This area of the card looks like a rose.
yeah,
I have never noticed that. So the fact that I am recognizing that, Miss L, says that he is also, maybe he gave your mom roses, or he gave both of you all roses, but I've never realized that that looked like a rose, but that is the blue. Okay. So
mm-hmm.
he is, he's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So nice. Thank you, Miss L. Thank you very much for your feedback. We appreciate that. And
Yes.
Poppy said she is here, and after Poppy is Venus. And she said, "Can I get a connection with from my grandfather? His name is Papa, and Betty, my grandmother, especially on my job hunting." Okay.
Okay.
Well, Miss L said her name is Rose.
Oh, oh, so that's his way of validating that it's him because I've never noticed that that looked like a rose. So,
Wow. I got chills head to
yeah,
toe.
thank you, Miss L. Wow. Oh,
That's
okay.
amazing. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, Akela. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Whew.
I shocked myself.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss L. That was really special. All right, let me see if we can connect to Papa and Betty. So they are um, they want you to be happy. They want you to follow your bliss. They want you to don't sell yourself short and ask for what you're worth. And they want you to become who you want to become, regardless of what anybody else says or allows. They say, be your own person. Don't wait for somebody else to define you. Be your own person. They're letting you know that you are more than just a title. That you have a lot more to offer, and you have a lot of skills that can help a lot of people. And I do feel as though you're smart as a whip, and that you are intellectual, and you can speak very well. You speak very well. You're intelligent. You have the ability to communicate is very keen. And they're saying use these assets, use your strengths, your natural born strengths, and enhance and work with those. Do the things that you love to do. Do you love reading out loud? You know, you can get paid to read out loud on the internet. You know, whatever it is that you love to do, if you love to read, if you love to orate, if you love to recite, if you love to act, whatever this is, they're telling me you're an amazing communicator, and that, you know, you have a beautiful intellect, but you have this um, appeal, this energy about you. And this is what they want you to focus on, is what makes you happy, and do what brings out your greatest assets, and go from there. That's what they want you to do. So it's not helping you with the ads that or the interviews, but they want you to believe in yourself and to do the things that bring you joy. How about you, Miss Akela?
Okay. So I was guided to my hummingbird deck, puppy. And because I wasn't getting a direct message, but what I thought was so interesting is my first card. I have two hummingbirds, and I'm going to read. It says, it's a delicate balance. Allow the delicious nectar of life to bring you back to center, right? And I'm going to see if you can see this. This camera. Can you see that? Right? And this is so interesting because as I look at the two birds, maybe they're a couple, maybe they're not, right? And here we have, I don't know if this was their personality, but when I look at it, I feel like this may be him, Papa, and okay, there we go. And then, is it Beth? Yes, right? But they are reminding you that even when I look at this, what I'm getting is that even in their times of maybe back and forth, not maybe conflict, they always sought to find balance to bring them back. So they are reminding you, right, to do the same. And I'm going to read, allow the delicious nectar of life to bring you back to your center. And that could be grounding, because what's going to happen is once you center yourself, you're going to get the answer and balance. You're going to get clarity and the answers that you need. Because the next card, which is this beautiful lilac card, it says, glorious breath. Inhale the wonder of life. Exhale and relax into the fullness of your true self. Inhale the wonders of life. Exhale, and I can't remember what I said, and relax into the fullness of your true self. So both of these cards, they are giving you messages of centering, balance, calmness. Because when you bring yourself back, you go within. Oh, when you go within, you're able to get the clarity that you need. regarding the question that she brought to us today. She says Betty is her paternal grand and Papa is her maternal granddad. Okay. But I don't know. But I look at this is the car. One's calm and one's just chatting away.
And
So
the chatting away is the one. I told her she was a very good communicator, and this is what they want you to do. And she said, I can sell $1 million piece with my talking. Yeah, you can sell ice to an igloo, or to an Eskimo. You can. This is your gift. This is your natural born gift. Your ability to communicate and communicate clearly with people. And it's important because you have important messages to convey. And it's not just your words and your intellect and your style of communication, but it's the energy that you carry of integrity and intention that you have within that voice. It's not just that you have voice and that you have words and that you have ideas and style. It's because of the energetic quality with that voice. So
mm,
it's good for you. And this bird that's going that, perhaps that's what they're bringing this to. That things, yeah, uh,
yes.
it's beautiful.
Yes.
Um,
Balance both.
yeah.
Balance the ability to talk and also the ability to know when to be quiet and just reset and observe. It, maybe that's what that is. Interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, Poppy. Thank you so much for your feedback. We appreciate that. So next I have Venus, and after Venus is shoot, I just moved over. Is Amy Harris still here? Amy Harris, if you're still here, say hello. Um, and Venus, I saw that you had revised your question, so thank you again. Okay. Um, may I? Okay. Any messages from my sister Crystal or my dad Bobby regarding the turmoil our family has been going through?
Okay. Venus. Venus.
All right, I see you, Amy. You'll be after Venus. Um, your sister comes through first. She said that she's working on it. She's saying that she didn't, she doesn't, it's, it's not intended to be all on your lap. It's almost like let the professionals take care of it. And I know that's impossible for you to do, but she didn't mean to leave uh, such a burden on the family. And she said, Dad's here too. He wants me to speak. And she's saying she's active in um, helping to influence those who are doing. Is there like an investigation going on? She said she's helping whatever this investigation or whatever information that needs to be gathered she's able to help expedite or plant seeds or breadcrumbs for this to be remedied. And there's your sister's also saying that this may go on for a while. She wants you to make sure that you find balance and that you find reprieve, like safety or respite, a place where you can rest because it's um, it's not for one person to take on this burden all the time. You need help, you need support, you need a pause, and she just doesn't want you to carry the burden. Like it's not your burden. You are concerned, and it has to do with your family, and it is important that you tend to it and you're aware of it and the information is there, but it's not for you to carry the weight of the responsibility. She's saying it's not your responsibility. She loves that you are um, diligent and caring and influential, and but it's your nature, Venus, because you're an empath. You are also a rescuer. You like to save other people, and I mean that in the sweetest, kindest way. However, it's you can't carry everybody's burden. It's important for you to keep in touch and support, but not carry, not take on the responsibility. Don't wear the coat, just watch the movie. Don't get into the movie, just watch the movie and make sure that things go well. You know what I mean? There's a way of participating and getting into it, and there's a way of being concerned and compassionate and watching from the side. And she's saying, try not to carry this burden by putting on this coat of responsibility. It's not your coat. The coat's too big for one person. That's what she's saying. How about you, Miss Akela?
Okay. Just let me pull one more card real quickly. If this is it. Ooh, okay. So the message in the cards I got for you, Venus, it kind of mirrors a bit what Jean was saying. Because the first card she gives me is they, because I asked both of them, and they give me the serendipity card, right? So yes, okay, this camera does its own thing. It wants to move when it wants to. Um, they're asking you to find your own serendipity. Why? Your own joy, your own. So it's like they're asking you to, if you can, to pull yourself away from it because it's not for you. This, whatever this situation is, it's not for you to carry, right? And interesting, I got the Y card, and then I thought, the Y card. But she said, you're probably asking, well, why is it not for me? Because we are family. And I got, it's just unnecessary chaos and conflict. This is why they are telling you to step back and just find your own joy. Because this is not serving your highest good. And before I even pulled the cards, I felt like I wanted to sneeze. Well, I wanted to sneeze. But you know that sneeze where it feels like it's coming and then it doesn't come and it just burns the inside of your nose? So when I got that, I thought, okay, well, maybe it's a sneeze, right? It's going to come and go. But because the sneeze never came, it's something that you probably won't be able to change. And it's going to drag out for a little bit, like that sneeze that wants to come but doesn't come, and it burns the inside of your nose. So they're asking you to, the biggest thing, find your joy. Don't get wrapped up in the moment of whatever is going on, because it's not yours to carry, it's not yours to deal with. So don't take on what is not for you, and you don't have to ask yourself why. All you have to say is, this is not mine. Somebody had told me one time, they said, not my circus, not my monkey. Yes, it's family, but that don't mean I have to carry the weight of the family struggles on my shoulder. Acknowledge it and move on.
She said a lot of what Jean said. I've been telling myself, but maybe it wasn't me telling myself. Maybe it's my sister telling me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Akela's picking up on it too. That she had put that in right after. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Very true. Very true, Venus. And I do not know the details of your dilemma. So that
Yeah.
was that was validating for us. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Venus. All the best to you. And I did say that Amy Harris, Amy Grant's a singer. Amy Harris is here. And I want to, can we, Just Star, are you still here? Just Star Aqua, are you still here?
And hello to Linda, Butterfly Readings. Yeah.
Linda's here.
Yeah.
Hello, Linda. Oh, I see her.
Yeah.
So is just yeah, she's here. Good, thank you. You'll be after Amy.
Amy.
Aw. So Venus said I didn't expect to be crying at work today, but I don't want to go back because then I'll lose Amy. So and then just so I see you,
Just
she's
sending you
next.
love. We're just sending you lots of love,
Yeah,
Venus.
thank you, Venus.
Okay. Amy Harris.
Would love a message. This is sometimes it's good just to come in clear and energetically. So that's why I wanted to. Hmm. Do you have a pair of white sunglasses? White rims, dark sunglasses? They are mm, a statement piece. I do see you having fun in the sun. I do see you having whimsy and not taking yourself too seriously. I do see you working on your intuitive skills and wanting to develop more intuitive skills. I don't know if you're working on pulling cards for yourself, working with oracle cards, or if you're working on meditation. But whatever this is, it's calling you, and you are looking to find out a little bit more about how to uncover what's inside. And I feel as though you do have like this, it's not nonchalant, but it's a little easygoing. Like you have a way of making the best of a situation, and you do have like and they're now telling me that they can also be like rose colored glasses on, and you like to think of the best of the situation, but you do have a nagging sort of a of a concern inside. And we all know that not everything's peachy keen. And we all know that this world is a difficult world to navigate. But you try and make the best of it. But you do find yourself sort of fighting against that worry in your gut and that fun exterior of making the best of things on the face of things. And it's okay to hold both of these. And what I do feel is though what you're searching for is searching for you. And I feel like you getting in touch with who you are, who that connection to Amy is, will help you to find this empowerment, this contentment, and this balance, and almost a trust in knowing that your path will lead you to what is in your highest good. So there is this trust or this uneasiness or this um there's another word, not untrust, but uncertainty. There is an uncertainty that worries you inside, and it's okay. It's okay because we don't there is no certainty, and this is sort of like the control of your ego coming in, and you have fun and bliss and making the best of things, but you have this ego sort of saying, oh, it's uncertain out there, and you're like, it's okay, it's going to be okay, and you're not fighting, but you're going back and forth, and you're wondering, I hope that this one wins out, and you're able to make the best of things. But I do feel like you're going flip flopping back and forth. However, what they want you to know is when you do connect to your own soul's vibration and your own connection, and strengthen that connection and balance the energy from within, you will have more stability and more contentment and more sort of authority and authenticity moving forward. It'll give you an empowerment instead of this little uneasiness going back and forth. So that's what I feel for you, Miss Amy. How about you, Miss? Oh, rose-colored glasses. She said, "Yes, ma'am. They're the ones." Yep. Mm-hmm. And she does like to go with the flow. Good. Thank you, Amy. That was good feedback. I do love being outside. Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Okay, Akela.
Yeah. So, Amy, and I have to pull the book, so I'm going to save this page so I don't lose it. When I closed my eyes, I saw this image, right? And I was looking down. And I thought, well, what is that? Is it steps? Is it. But as we went down, you notice it gets the staircase or whatever it is gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And I put it to the side for a minute and I felt the need to go to this deck. And what I got was Archangel Metatron, right? And Archangel Metatron is saying you have a lot of ancient wisdom and understanding. So I sat here and I'm like, okay, well, I need some more information because I really wasn't getting it. But what hit me was that there's a situation you have going on, and your view of the situation may be that you're losing control or you have no control over the situation, right? And what Archangel Metatron is saying to you is that no, you have the wisdom, you have the understanding to figure out the situation or situations. So stop doubting yourself. And then I went to this other deck. I said, okay, I need more, and I got clean it up. So the clean it up says the essential message is getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. So, whatever this situation is that you are probably watching with rose colored glasses, they are asking you or reminding you that you have what it need. You have what is needed to clean up whatever that situation is, right? Because it's no longer serving your highest good. You just, and if you're unsure of what to, I would call an Archangel Metatron and ask him to help guide you through under a little bit of the understanding of what it is you need to get you through whatever it is you're dealing with. Okay. But that's what I have for you.
Wonderful. And I like that you were talking about her feeling like she's losing control. So this may be like that little worry inside of you because you, yeah, oh look, she has I'm I am a master 33. I'm working on letting go. I write everything. I am done with tonight during the full moon. Good. You ladies are amazing. You're very welcome. Good for you, Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight's the full moon, everybody. It's the blue moon. It's the second full moon of May. And how wonderful is that? Thank you very much, Amy. Good for you. I'm writing everything down that she's done with at the full moon. That's right. That's lovely. But yeah, so that was, I resonated with that a
Yeah.
lot. So that was a lot of similar to the feeling I was getting. And it's not about losing control, it's about realizing that the having control was the illusion.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
never really, nobody ever really does have control. And it's about ebbing and flowing and keeping your frequency at the right, at the frequency of what it is that you desire, but and your goal, you know. um okay, so I have Jazz Star Aqua.
Does my grandfather Mike have a message for me?
Trying to see who might be next. um is Sweet Fairyish still here? Sweet Fairyish, are you still here? And if not, Christine Thomas. Let me write that down. We're going to have to go in just a few minutes, so we'll see what we can do. All right, my grandfather Mike for Justara. Did I see somebody who had like curly white gray hair. Um, and he seemed to have I think he was I think he was a handsome man, and but he was kind and he was a hard worker. He may be like a mechanic or working, or maybe this is something on the side that he did. Um, but he was a smart man, a self-made man, and a hard worker. And he wants you to know that he loves you very much and that he is watching you from the other side. And I feel like he's almost having the time of his life. He's very happy, very joyful, and amazed, and has this. I mean, that's the joy is the and unconditional love is the feeling that they have over there. But he's smiling and looking at me, and he's saying, "Tell Justar, tell Jess, that the connection is still open. He still hears your thoughts when you think of him in your prayers. He wants to thank you for that. And there's a woman with him as well. There's loved ones that he's with. I'm trying to rush, and he's taking his time. What's the message for Jess? He said, "There's nothing to fear." He said, "Let go of the fear." He said, walk in this world as if you are untouchable, because you are. That things will play out regardless of your fear and your thoughts. He's saying, let go of the fear. He said, let go of the worry. He said, walk with your head held high and know that that you're being watched over and protected. He doesn't want you to worry anymore. I don't know. I think you were worried about him before he crossed, and it's not, that's not what you're worried about. But he wants everybody to know that he's still there and watching over the family. I feel like he was like a main energy in the family, people are worried about what's going to happen now that he's gone or something, or since he's been gone. But he said there's no need to worry. And he does want you to let go of this fear, because this fear holds you back and it holds you down, and it doesn't allow for the miracles and the inspiration to come through when you have this worry and fear inside of you. That's what he said.
Nice. So, Jazz, when I went in, the first thing I saw was a pink, sparkly line. Vibrant pink, and I can see all the shimmering from the sparkles. I don't know what that means for you, but the pink for me represents love. And the fact that it's sparkly, it just makes it even more fun, right? Um, I wasn't getting a whole lot from him, and I was guided to a deck. And the card that he gave me, because he had me shuffle a couple of times, was the talisman. So I had to go look up what the talisman meant. And it says, the talisman, a lesson truly learned, is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. That's a beautiful message, right? And quickly in the message, it says, whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. So I said, okay. And then he took my eyes to the deck because I placed the deck down. And he's telling me that maybe you're feeling like you're stuck in the mud. And if you're stuck in the mud and can't move, fear comes in because you're like, how am I going to get out? Whatever. But he's saying, well, the message says, you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come at a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. So that is the messages that I got for you from him. And again, he's sending that beautiful pink, sparkly line that I think is he's sending his love.
She said pink is her favorite color.
Oh, well, there. Throw glitter on it, and that's what he said.
And Carolyn is hearing the song "Shine Bright Like a Diamond."
Yes,
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Aw. And she did say he passed before she was born, so she's not sure of a lot of this, but she said, "Let go of my fear." Yeah, good. Well, he's like a spirit guide. She said, lately I feel like if I'm being looked down from heaven and they're not being proud of me or something, I'm not doing right. No. That's your ego. That's your ego. No, it's not, it's not them. And it's your ego. You're being self-critical, and our own self-criticism can be very powerful. And, yeah, be kind to yourself, Jess, and say, no, that's not my loved ones, because my loved ones are proud of me. Exactly. And I am, as long as you're here on earth and you're fighting the good fight and you're continuing doing the best that you can each day when you wake up, that's all that they want. That's all that they ask, is that you strive and work on your happiness.
And that's why I think he gave you the talisman card. So if you can go back and listen to that message. And it's interesting because we have a feminine energy, a female person representing the talisman. When you hear talisman, most you're going to think, oh, it's going to be a man in the image, and it's not. It's a woman. All right. So you have everything that you need.
Right, and she just says she's kind of happy at her new job. She said, thank you, ladies. Love ya. You're welcome, Jess. Thank you. Thank you for all your feedback. So I didn't hear anything back from Sweet Fairy. So we're going to go with Christine's going to be the last one. We're going to have to run, you guys. And I just wanted to say that I have a special show with my members only, this afternoon. And it's at 4:00. It's members only. And if you would like to become a member, you can become a member and join us. And you can, and also tomorrow, I was trying to think of what was the other thing I wanted to say. Tomorrow, I'm going to be giving away free memberships. Every first of the month, I give away free memberships. And Akela, before we do Christine, can I just show everybody this?
Yeah, sure.
So this is the show. And if you look at the right down here, you see you can't see the cursor, but right here, there's a join button, and you click on the join button, and this pops up. And when you see this pops up, it'll show you all about the, that's funny that you can't see my cursor here a little bit, but it'll just tell you about the memberships. And then up over here, there's 3 little dots. See the X on the top on the right? See the X I'm touching over there? And then next to the X, there's those 3 little dots. and you click that drop down, and the very bottom one says gift membership settings. You want to click on gift membership settings, and it says allow gift membership. So if you would like to be eligible for a gift membership, make sure that this is toggled on. Right now, that's toggled off. This is toggled on, and that's all you have to do. And this is across all of YouTube. So this would be for my channel or anybody else's channel who you engage with. When you engage with a channel, that means, in the chat and, leave messages or emojis and stuff. And when you engage with that channel, and if that channel does give away free memberships, it allows you to be eligible. And a lot of people have come on and found out just they want a membership, and that's how they found us. So it's really a lot of fun. So I just wanted to remind everybody about that. And tomorrow is the first, and I do it on every first of the month. So good luck to you. All right, so let's pop Christine back up here. And Christine would love a spirit oracle reading. Mhm. So I'm just going to jump in there, Akela.
Yes.
Christine, I do feel as though there's something that is important for you to let go of. I know we say that all the time. I know it's the hardest thing to do. And you're like, well, I thought I let go of that. What else could I be needing to let go of? But it's about allowing and going with the flow. And I know that you do, and that you understand that, and you are connected to the spiritual realm. And with that, just ask yourself, is there something that I may be resisting? Is there something I'm resisting at this time that, because of what my understanding is, it's almost like, if you wanted to buy the red car and you wanted only the red car, and you wanted that red car, but the red car was not available, or somebody already bought it. And it's almost like, let that go, and don't worry about the red car. Just ask what is in your highest good and go with the flow. And this or something better. And I do feel that when we do hang on, we hang on to this control, or this idea of an outcome, and we're holding on, and it's almost like when we're holding on to a steering wheel, but spirit is in the passenger seat saying, can I drive now? And they want you to let go of the steering wheel and let spirit drive, and go with the flow and trust them more, because there's something, an expectation, or something that you feel that what's best, but they want you to let go and ask for what you want, hope for what you want, envision what you want, this or something better. And if it's not going in the direction that you think is getting to that red car, then it may not, it may be something better. And it's allowing that flow to come in. And that's what I have for you. But I do see that you are in a very prominent position. You have very strong skills, and you are nurturing and helping others. And this is feeding you as well. It's like a win-win situation. And I do see success and contentment and satisfaction, all of these really beautiful, saturating words in your very near future, Miss Christine. That's what I have for you. How about you, Akela?
So, Christine, I was guided to go to my Oracle of the Phoenix deck for you, and you got the Strength card. And look at the fierceness of that phoenix behind her, helping her to realize the strength, the power that she has that's within her, right? But here's what the card says. This card indicates that the Phoenix is giving you the clarity and flexibility to develop your inner strengths. You will only recognize your true strength when you have overcome and healed your greatest weakness. Your greatest potential for personal growth can be found within your deepest fears. Find your inner strength and become the creator of your own happiness rather than a mere consumer of your life. So, what fear are you not willing to dive into to release? Call on the Phoenix to help you with that, right? And I got a repeat card. You got the this card as well. It says again, migrating into new territory. As the breezes grow cooler, it is time for change. So it is time for you to dig deep within and challenge, because the strength card also talks about facing your challenges. Challenge that fear, whatever it may be, and let it go. Burn it. When I saw this card, I envisioned you burning whatever it is in this fire.
She said, my Phoenix is what I see when meditating.
Okay. Interesting, because I got called to that deck.
So I know that there is there's a change coming into your life, Miss Christine. And what I feel like is to let go of the details, let go of the when and the how, and just know that you'll be there. You'll be where you want to go, and allow for things to unravel as they might, yeah. Be kind to yourself, Christine. I know. She's saying, I have a lot of things to get done, but I don't have a lot of energy. My energy isn't what it was. Just do what you can, and allow for time to, and I know that time can change. Like if you have 2 or 3 hours in an afternoon, you might be able to get done so many. You're like, that felt like 5 or 6 hours. I got so much stuff done in just that short amount of time. And then other days, 2 or 3 hours, it'll be like 5 minutes. You're like, what happened to the time? So allow for that. Allow for that. But all the best to you, Christine. And oh my gosh, Akela, this has been so much fun. We had so many questions, and right away, and there's more questions. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your messages, for your comments, for your leaving a message after the show. We really do appreciate it. And just another quick reminder to make sure you go over and subscribe to Miss Akela-B 24. That is her YouTube channel name. And if you're watching now or watching later, please do go on over and give her a subscribe. She's an amazing intuitive psychic medium, oracle. She's got amazing skills. We were talking about you last night. Well, I was talking about you last night and saying that you're clairaudient. And she goes, oh, I heard something. I'm like, you bet on that, because she can hear. It's amazing. And Akela does readings for me. Remember we did the
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, she's got it going on. All right, everybody. Well, I will see you back on my members only show today at 4:00. And happy full moon to everybody. And Akela, are you going to be back later today or this week?
No, I don't come back till Saturday. Yes, I'll be back on Saturday, unless if someone asks me to do a live with them. But next week, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll have my solo show. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, thanks again, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.